Hello, my lovely friend. Are you ready to do this new problem together? So let's get a start. Here says during the cricket match in England, a length speed bowler delivers the ball from the point 18.9 meter from the stumps and level with of stump. So I see this length is 18.9 meter. The ball travels 16 meter. Okay, the ball travels 16 meters. We see the ball travels 16 meters before it bounces. So, and land 68 centimeter to the side as shown. We see 68 centimeter. I got all the information in meter and suddenly I get 1 centimeter. So I have to convert it. To work and solve any problem, I have to have all the information in same unit. So let me continue. Find the angle theta. So I am going to find the angle theta through which the ball spins in order to hit the off stump. So I say I am going to theta here. First of all, I find 68 centimeter as meter, which is 0.68 meter, which is here, this length. To solve this question, to find theta, I should know what I am gonna find. I am gonna find theta, okay? I see theta create with these two angles here, okay, create a straight line. And we know the straight line has a 180 degree as angle, so angle of straight line is 180 degree. So I am gonna find, let me label it alpha here and beta here, then I will add them up to 180 and then I will find theta. Why I am gonna find alpha? Because I see I have the length of this side. And here here we see it creates a right angled triangle. And I have the length of hypotenuse. So I can use sine and cosine rule to find alpha and beta. So let me label it here. If I get it O, if I get it A, this point A, this point C, this point B, then I will go to find alpha. Here we see I have the length of adjacent side of this alpha and I have hypotenuse. So the formula of cosine comes to my mind. So I say cosine of alpha equals the adjacent side over hypotenuse. I convert it to meter. Adjacent side equals 0.68 over 16. Now to find alpha, I take inverse cosine. So when I take inverse cosine, I say alpha equals inverse cosine, this amount, which is 0.68 over 16, which gives me alpha equals 87.56 degree. Okay, if you calculate this amount with calculator, you will get 87.5 and 6 degree. Now I find alpha here. I have to go to find beta. But for beta, I only have the length of this side. I don't have hypotenuse. I don't have the opposite side, the length of opposite side of beta. So I look here. I see if I have this length and then subtract from 18.9, I can find this length, which I get it y. And let me get it x. So if I find x and then subtract from 18.9, I can get y. So with y and this side, I can find beta. So I do it. To find x, now I have alpha. I see x is the opposite side of alpha, and I have a hypotenuse. So I go for the sine rule. I say sine of alpha. I will substitute amount of alpha, which I found 87.56 degree equals the opposite side, which is x, over hypotenuse, which is 16. If I find it, I get x equals, I try to cross multiplication, I give the sine of 87.56, 1 as a denominator and try to cross multiplication. So I get x. If I calculate it with calculator, I find x equals 15.9855. As I said, all of my unit is in meter, so meter. So it's the length of this side. Now I will go to find y. To find y, as I said, I saved to find y equals 18.9 minus 15.9855, which gives me, if I subtract it, it would be 5, it would be 4, and here I will have 1, it would be 9, and 70, it would be 2. So I got y equals 2.9145. Okay, I find y here. Now with two side that I have here, the length of this side I have here, I can find beta. The tangent formula says the tangent of angle beta, the tangent of angle beta equals the opposite side over the angle of adjacent side. The length of adjacent side, not angle, which is here 0.68. Let me substitute the amounts that I have. The opposite side of beta is y, which I found it 2.9145 over, and the adjacent side is 0.068. Okay, I take inverse tangent, which says the beta equals the inverse tangent of this amount, which I say 2.91 over 0.68. Now I will get, if I want to, how can I say, find this amount with calculator, I get it is almost, is approximately 78, 70, 76, 76. I will find it, sorry, 76.88 degree. It's my beta. Now, as I said, theta, beta, and alpha add up to 180 because they are located in the straight line. So I say alpha, I try to substitute amount of alpha, which is 87, alpha 87.56, plus beta is 76.88 plus theta equals 180. So I try to isolate theta and bring all this amount in the right side. So I get theta equals 15.56 degree. I am done here. I find theta here. I hope you enjoy. Please, if you enjoy it, please subscribe, share with your friend, and stay tuned. I will see you in next problem. Bye bye.